All right, folks, the remote work landscape is changing rapidly. And it is starting to have a really negative effect on people with this, what we're going to call, that's cited in this article, and I love this, remote work handcuffs. Now, this comes from a cultural phrase that's been around a long time called golden handcuffs, and probably popularized in the 70s and 80s. But it referred to people who were making really good money and they wanted to do something else. Or they wanted to retire early. And yet they couldn't let themselves do it because of the amount of money they were making. And this is called, there's an actual phrase that describes this. It's called continuance commitment. And I didn't know this existed. People stay because they have something they don't want to lose, as opposed to staying because there's something that's attractive about their job. So the thing they don't want to lose, obviously, is the salary and or benefits. And let me tell you something. If the only reason you're staying at a company is because of the compensation, I don't think you realize what that does to your body and what it does to your soul. There is a connection between the heart and the soul and the body. And you think, well, listen, I'd be an idiot. If I stay 5 more years, Ken, just 5, I'm going to get this, and this. Okay. All right, let's play that out. 5 more years of you gritting it out. Now, you may not feel as in you're a high-stress job, but you're just trying to stay engaged. You're trying to make it through. Your soul longs for something else. Your heart longs for something else. Your head and brain knows it. It's got all kinds of effects it's putting on you. The stress level is really, really high. And what that does to your body with all the chemicals, and then you start looking for distractions. Woo, this is dangerous stuff. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, it is dangerous. Well, a lot of people are in this situation with remote work. And this article here lays this out. And it lays out a story of a remote worker who's a travel publicist and goes and doesn't give her real name, so I won't give you the fake name, doesn't matter. But for the last month and a half, she has been in Bali and Thailand working full-time for a New York PR agency. Crazy hours, but she also was in Thailand and Bali and going to the beach during the day. And boy, it's great. And she's doing her job and having a blast and these exotic environments and all this. And then she's done. Now she's back in her native Brazil. And she's stuck because she doesn't want to keep doing the job. She wants a promotion. The article cites the fact that she says there's not an opportunity for promotion in this role. And if she tries to go to some New York PR agency, they're going to make her work full time or at least hybrid. And so she's going, I love the flexibility more than I love my job. So now instead of the golden financial handcuffs, these are flexibility handcuffs, if I could say that. She doesn't want to stay in the job, but she wants to stay remote. And so she's not willing to move on because she doesn't want to lose that flexibility. Well, there are a lot of remote workers who are in the same situation. And here's our reality as it relates to remote work. I've reported on the show that you've seen more and more companies, big companies, by the way, that were all remote. And they're going, no, you got to come back at least hybrid. Okay. In March of last year, 2022, about 20% of job listings on LinkedIn offered remote work. But last month, those listings dwindled to 10%. So less remote job offerings, a lot of hybrid, but less 100% remote. But here's the weird rub. 70% of job seekers on LinkedIn, this is a LinkedIn study here, 70% of job seekers are looking for remote opportunities. So some people might just remote themselves out of a great opportunity because they don't even want to consider hybrid. And so there's a major imbalance right now. So here's the question I've got for those of you that love remote work and you're not even excited about hybrid. How can you optimize hybrid work for your life? You're going to have some days where you're working at home, so you got your remote element, but when you're in the office, how do you maximize that hybrid environment to make your life better and still keep a lot of flexibility? I think that's the question you've got to resolve.